Mpho, it's great to have you with us. Another important moment as the country counts down to Monday to Thursday, 9 to 5, because that's going to be a special time for many South Africans. What else is happening?
You're quite right. In fact, one of the stories you're following is exactly that, right? So Mbali is out today. You might remember that when the lockdown started, the Liquor Forum in Gauteng was quite peeved about the regulations and why it affected them and how it affected them. So we go back after the regulations have been amended to say, okay, here we are, and we heard yesterday as to how this is going to work. So the question now is, how are they going to make sure that shebeens, bars, and the likes are going to adhere to the regulations, right?
Right. And I think true to form in South Africa, I mean, Monday to Thursday was trending instantly after the Cooperative Governance Minister made the announcement yesterday. And just to bring you into the picture, these are the specified times for which alcohol will be sold come the lockdown level 3 regulations. We heard that it's Monday to Thursday, 9 to 5. Yeah. Some people are already commenting that the minister knows that's when most people are at work.
At work, yeah.
But I don't think that's going to stop a lot of people, obviously.
No. And so we go back to Alex. So Malungelo is going back to Alexandra to speak to residents of Alex post that disciplinary hearing from the SANDF members and to hear what they are saying, how are they feeling, and also to the Khosa family. What's going to happen next for them? How do they feel about it? You know, what's going to happen? That's a story that will be with us until we get to the bottom of that story. So Malu's there. And then the business desk today is looking at the mines. So the Minerals Council of South Africa today is having a briefing about the mining sector. We've had stories about mines throughout the week, and we're talking about more and more people getting infected. And now the question is, what will happen on Monday when mines go to 100% production and people at work? So the council is going to break down their involvement and how they're going to make sure as a council that mining houses adhere to health and safety. There are questions about how mining houses are not able to exercise mine safety when there's no COVID, right? So how are they going to ensure that this will happen properly come Monday?
Yeah, it's an important development, especially when you consider just yesterday, I think it was the Tembelani mine in Rustenburg, Sibanye-Stillwater confirming upwards of 50 new infections. 53 is the exact number. Certainly a site for concern, and the statement didn't really go far enough to kind of assuring us that there won't be a full-on cluster outbreak.
Right. So we wait to hear what that is going to bring us. And then in eThekwini, the mayor there is going to give a budget for the city. Now, this city of eThekwini, you might remember that they had issues when the previous mayor left, Mayor Zandile Khumalo. And so today, the mayor is tabling a budget, and this budget, of course, will also perhaps speak to how the city is going to deal with COVID-19, as well as the fact that it's one of the hotspots in the country. So we waited to hear how the mayor there is going to, what's the budget and what money is going to where, and how the people of eThekwini will benefit from this budget.
All important indeed, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's our diary. But of course, we expect more ministers to address. We expect the social cluster to speak today about the regulation, the regulation in terms of their department. But that is a story that our reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo is following, and she'll explain more about how that is going to pan out and what we expect.
Absolutely. I imagine most of today will be in response to some of the details we got yesterday. Let me thank you for now. Certainly appreciate your insights as always. Mpho Raphata is our assignments editor here on Newzroom Afrika.